push for peace in Portsmouth. Tonight, members of the community and law enforcement came together to call for an end to violence. Last year, the police department investigated almost 40 homicides in the city, and tonight they held a vigil to honor the lives lost. Stephanie Johnson joins us in the studio after talking with families and city leaders.
Yeah, Dan, you could feel the pain of the people whose loved ones were murdered last year in Portsmouth. But tonight, at the prayer vigil for peace and reconciliation, police officers, the Portsmouth Commonwealth's attorney, and the community came together to pray the violence away.
Corey Scott, 16 years old.
One by one, family members of those who lost loved ones to gun violence stood together at Third Baptist Church Thursday night.
And I don't understand why it's going on, but my son his light was put out so early.
Michelle Johnson says her son Keith Alexander Wright was an aspiring rapper who she says senselessly lost his life to gun violence. Johnson's son was among the nearly 40 people killed last year in Portsmouth. Police Chief Steve Jenkins says while there were no homicides in December, the city still has a lot of work to do.
We were fortunate that we didn't experience any homicides in the month of December. And obviously we're going to take the fact that we haven't had less homicides last year than the year before, but we still had 39 too many.
We certainly are going to be in our community, working to do everything that we can to provide services through our victim witness department. We have successfully obtained a grant to have ceasefire in the area of gun violence prevention. And so we're going to be doing everything that we can, both in the courtroom and in the community.
As community members comforted each other, they believe it's time to put a stop to violence in their city.
Portsmouth, we need to be a people of peace. We need to begin to have a reputation that Portsmouth is a city of hope and a city of change for the good.
Now, Chief Jenkins says the police department is launching a community group called Portsmouth United. He says anyone interested is welcome to come to their first interest meeting next Tuesday. It will be at 9 a.m. at the Portsmouth Police Department. Back to you, Dan.
Stephanie, thanks. And tomorrow, mayors from across Hampton Roads, including Portsmouth, will gather again to brainstorm ways to tackle gun violence. They'll meet with community advocates to discuss a regional violence prevention strategy that addresses everything from gun access to poverty. The meeting starts at 11 tomorrow morning. 13 News Now will be there.